Okay, coming up next for my end of the year video, or one of the end of the year videos, I'm gonna pick my top 5 favorite releases this year, okay? From the niche category, I like doing this every year, picking the 5 that really just wowed me. And that is, I think, true quality fragrances that everybody should be checking out. So find out what they are coming up next. Welcome back, everybody, to Joel the Nose. And here I am, of course, at Osme Perfumery, my favorite perfume store. And today's video, as I said, is about my top 5 favorite releases this year. So it is obviously the end of the year. We're watching this video now in the last, couple weeks of December. It's right before Christmas. So, by the way, any of these would be a great Christmas gift or idea for a loved one who loves fragrance, or maybe a gift to yourself. Okay, so let's get right into this. I'm gonna come in at honorable mention, which actually just won Best Fragrance of the Year, I think, at Scent Explorer, which just happened a couple weeks ago. And that is Altair from Parfums de Marly. Altair is just another wonderful fragrance, of course, released from Parfums de Marly, that they just know what they're doing. They spend years, at least typically a couple years, developing a fragrance through a lot of different formulations just to get it right, through trial, through error. They really put a lot of effort into their new creations. That's why they don't come out with so many every year like a lot of niche fragrance houses do. You'll see a lot of houses that come out with multiple releases every year. Nothing wrong with that. Parfums de Marly likes to just really focus and put out something that they love. This is a fragrance, interestingly, it's in the masculine bottles, versus the feminine bottles that they produce. But I've mentioned this before, when you talk to Maurice and Bavica here at Osme, they actually sell probably a lot more of these bottles to women than men. Probably like 75-25 as far as a split goes. Women to men as far as percentage of sales. To me, I don't care either way. It's just warm, it's got cinnamon. In fact, hold on one second, let me get my glasses. I hate walking away from you guys in the middle of a video, but I just want to give you some of the notes because this really is yummy. It's that, what it is? It's that bourbon vanilla. I don't even have to look, I just smelled it. It's that bourbon vanilla with the spicy kind of cinnamon, perfect kind of fragrance for this time of year, the cold weather, Christmassy. Wonderful for both men and women, and that's my honorable mention. All right, now we're gonna get into the top 5. Coming in, number 5 is Fanfare from Tamine. Fanfare from Tamine, you can see it here. They kind of released it in one of their newer clear opaque bottles rather than their traditional kind of dark blue bottles that they have with the black caps. This is more of that clear with the silver cap. Why do I like this one? I just love the fresh lemon burst that this fragrance has. When I smell this fragrance, it just makes me happy. It gives me energy. It makes me feel alive. It's one of those fragrances you can put on maybe when you're not feeling so great, or maybe you're a little bit sad or whatever. Maybe you're not just, in the best mood. This is one of those fragrances that is going to kind of just pick you up. It's spicy, it's savory, it's juicy. It's like bursting, like biting into just a juicy piece of gum. Remember juicy fruit gum, for those of you who are older, or what's it called? There was another gum called Fresh Burst or something like that, where when you bite into the gum, it has like an explosion of like juicy flavor. That's what this is like. Just a wonderful fragrance. Check it out. That's my number 5 best new release of the year. Coming in from the photobomb. At number 4 is, of course, from the House of Arquise. This is L'Or de Louis. L'Or de Louis. Love the bottle, love the juice, love the gold flakes. This is just a sexy orange blossom. And I don't mean just, but it is a sexy orange blossom, a little bit, I don't know if it's musky or animalic, but it's more than just a fresh orange blossom fragrance when you think of that. It's more than just a floral fragrance. This is an extremely good, sexy, perfect again for both men or women type fragrance. The gold flakes, of course, make it a stunner for sitting in your collection if you want to have it prominently displayed. This is one of those fragrances you want right at the front so people can see your wonderful collection. But Arquiste, I've said it many times before. I've actually listed it in a video I did earlier this year where I said Arquiste is my favorite niche house because of the overall quality, the price point, typically around $200 or less, the excellently designed bottles, the sprayers, and then just of course the juice inside. Everything about it is phenomenal. Arquiste to me hit another home run with this release this year. That was number 4. Number 3, the latest, I believe the latest release from Fragrance du Bois, and that's Voyage à Paris. Voyage à Paris, see it here. This is one of those just fragrances that is perfect for everybody. Some other fragrances that I picked here they're good universal fragrances. They're good, I think, well liked for everybody, but some of them are going to be a little bit more personal. This one is just, if you want a fragrance that is a la, Baccarat Rouge, something that just everyone loves. And the comparison I make is because it's kind of in that genre of that spicy, sweet, but fresh. And yeah, I've seen it here at Osme. People just come in, they love it. Everyone who smells it seems to really gravitate towards it. And I think it's just one of those fragrances that would be like one of your, what we call, a dumb grab or just a dumb reach, where, you're one of those days you're not sure what you want to wear, what you feel like. You just pick this up and it's going to fit any occasion, whether it be a party, work, just chilling at home, even going to the gym. This is a type of fragrance you can really wear anywhere, extremely versatile. And Fragrance du Bois, one of my favorite houses. They just know how to do things so well. All right, that comes to my number 2 fragrance. Make sure I got it the right one here. Yes, and this is Ganymede Extrait. Ganymede Extrait. I actually wore this one yesterday. If you like the original Ganymede, which I love and I have also, this one is just darker, deeper, richer. It lasts even longer on my skin. When I put this on, I get, no lie, over 12 to 15 hours of just good performance. Talking about projection, I'm talking about as far as not just projection, but just lasting on my skin, where I can smell it, where I can smell it around me as far as the sillage, the scent bubble around your head. This is a fragrance, again, when I wore it, I've worn it actually twice in the last 10 days. I put it on, this was about a week ago, like around 5 or 6 in the afternoon. And when I woke up the next morning, I could still smell it prominently. Okay, that's how strong this is. Just, to me, this is, if you like Immortelle, the note, Immortelle is like a yellow flower. This has a very good, prominent Immortelle note. And I think what they've done in the Extrait version is they've actually made it more prominent, that Immortelle smell, than in the original Ganymede. So if you want a really good classic, this is just high-end, niche, this is quality, this is luxury, this is like, an Hermes bag or a Birkin bag, but in a fragrance. Ganymede Extrait from, of course, Marc-Antoine Bourgeois. I think I might have forgot to mention the name there. That was number 2. All right, here we go. My favorite number 1 new release of the year, which is actually one of the newer ones here, might be the newest one out of the group here, is 2010 from Rosendo Matteo. 2010 Rosendo Matteo. Boy, this is one of those fragrances I think that just will be timeless. It's one of those fragrances to me that kind of transcends different genres, different ages. I think this would smell as good 30 years ago, 20 years ago, or maybe 30 years from now. It just has those elements that combines together to create, I think, a really timeless fragrance. I know that's very popular here. The minute it came in, it went out and sold out very quickly. They have it back in stock again. So if it's something that you like, You need to check it out, get a hold of it. But this is one, and just let me read you some of the notes. It's got cedar at the top, woody notes, floral notes, spices, balsamic notes, saffron, resins, musk. So it combines a lot of the notes I love. Cedar being one of them, musk, white musk being one of them. This is, to me, not the animalic musk, but more of the white musk. And I'm actually wearing it today. When I walked in here to Osme, I put it on my skin immediately. Got it right here. And I'm gonna just spray it again so you guys can kind of see the reaction here. Yeah, there's just something about it. Sometimes it's hard to put into words, smells, because smells don't translate necessarily verbally very well. But I try to describe things as a feeling. This is, again, a feeling to me of something that would have been classic, classic in perfumery many years ago, but yet updated to modern sensibilities. And I love that. I love when people can combine kind of classic perfume notes and smells, but make it updated. I think Rosendo Mateo absolutely right on the mark with this one, 2010. So there you have it, my top 5, actually 6, because I have an honorable mention. New releases this year, check them out. Can't wait to the new year to see what's coming out. There's gonna be some, I'm sure, great fragrances we're all gonna love and we're gonna talk about. And let me hear some of your guys. Put in the comments, what are some of your favorite releases this year that I didn't mention here? Because obviously there are a lot of other good ones I could have gone over, but I try to keep it to 5 just so I can talk about them in a little bit more detail to you guys. Thanks again for watching. Hope you guys are having a great holiday season. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, everything, all happy holidays, and hope you have a great new year. I'll be back soon with another video. Peace, love, and perfume.